All right, it is Monday. It is 8:01 Mountain Time, and we're live to talk about the previous week and our successes and our failures and what we've learned and what's next. So here we are. So Sunday rolled around, and that means that I picked up my kids and brought them home here to Idaho, which means that we had 10 people in this house all week last week. We're down to 9 this week because we said goodbye to our son this morning that went back to the part 2 of his mission. So we're at 9 people now. So things around here are a lot crazy. So Monday we repeated our pork carnitas because they are so good and so easy. Their kids loved them,
and it's left over for lunches.
And then what did we do on Tuesday?
Why does it seem like a year ago?
I know, it was a long week.
You grilled chicken.
Did I do
you grilled chicken with the Paleo marinade?
Oh, that's right. So I've done that Paleo marinade in the past on videos. So we did grilled chicken. Did I do zucchini, or was that for the kids?
I don't know. It is
for the kids. So I actually stopped Sunday night in Lava Hot Springs in Idaho, and
you did not do zucchini then because you did shepherd's.
That's right. I gave them zucchini at one point, but I did.
It must have been Tuesday.
Tinfoil dinners.
Right.
Were actually really easy to do Paleo, and the kids, well, minus the potatoes, but I just stuck them. The kids ate those, and I put them in their flavor, but didn't eat them. So Tuesday we did chicken, and then Wednesday we had some friends take us boating. So
I think this is the perfect thing. Like you think, oh, well, meal plan derailed because our friends invited us to go somewhere, but we still made Paleo stuff. Like we grilled burgers and hot dogs, but Brady and I didn't eat buns. And the side dishes we took fresh fruit, and I took chips that are Paleo, and
right. So I just took a little propane grill to the lake and just grilled and fresh fruit and burgerless buns. It was perfect. And then everybody else had whatever they wanted, and we ate that.
So you don't have to derail just because someone invites you somewhere. Because then the next night we were invited to a barbecue, and this is the night that I didn't stay strictly Paleo because my parents hosted a barbecue. And my mom tried super hard to do things that were gluten-free for me.
Right.
So I ate gluten-free pasta that night.
Right.
She had made a pasta salad just for me. It was still gluten-free,
but she
dairy-free.
What surprised me, Eric is fine. Hey, Eric, how you doing, buddy? What surprised me was her chicken.
Oh, yeah, she marinated chicken just for us.
Yeah, she marinated chicken in just
coconut
aminos, and it was awesome. I plan on doing that again here soon because it was just so simple. Just coconut aminos, and
that was it.
It was so good. It was actually sweet.
Yeah, and everybody else had theirs on a sandwich, grilled chicken sandwiches, and we just did ours with that one.
All right, so Friday we went out to dinner. Friday, isn't that the night you and I went out?
Yes, it is.
And once you've been doing this for long enough, you can actually go to a restaurant and order from the menu and know what to get. And we did great that night. I think
You had shrimp.
That's right. I had shrimp. A shrimp salad. I ordered a salad from a restaurant. That was my meal, was a salad. That never happens.
The key is they have just balsamic dressing, which is good. We know they have a safe dressing.
So Eric's asking about coconut aminos. Coconut aminos, Eric, they are what you use instead of soy sauce. They'll taste
so much better than soy sauce.
So the best place to get them is Thrive Market. Bang for your buck. They're going to be the cheapest from Thrive Market. You have to give them it's a $5 a month membership. Mm-hmm. So thrivemarket.com.
Yeah, it's an app. Actually, download the app to your phone.
Oh yeah. So you can just order them from Thrive, and then any recipe that you have that calls for soy sauce, you just use coconut aminos instead. And the reason why you do that is because soy is highly genetically modified. They bathe it in pesticides, and it's just not good food for you. So you use these coconut aminos instead, and they're awesome.
But any paleo recipe will say coconut aminos. It doesn't actually say soy neonates.
Right.
Like anything you Google that's paleo will use coconut aminos.
So funny thing, what we had tonight was cashew chicken. Was your cashew chicken recipe?
So good.
And I heard I got to go to the grocery store because we were totally out of coconut aminos. So
which is so weird because I usually stock like 4 bottles.
So
extra.
I grabbed my daughter and we ran to the grocery store and I bought 5 bottles of coconut aminos.
And then we're like, oh, we should have waited and just sent it on a Thrive order, but whatever.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's okay. Okay, this is one of the epiphanies that I had this week. Was when I started this whole food change, I was completely overwhelmed.
Yeah.
My daughter actually brought it up to us. We passed our natural grocer's store, which I don't love. I love our Rollins better.
Right.
But
our local chain is awesome.
But she's like, don't you remember when you first changed your diet? And we would go to the store and we had no idea what we were buying. And like, we were looking for all these random gluten-free things. And I thought I couldn't use any dressings on anything. So I just had to eat salads dry. And like, I can't marinate my meat. Like I was clueless.
Yeah. It's so much easier now.
And now I'm just like, oh, now that you've been doing it. So that's what I'm hoping is like, if you want to change your diet or think like, oh, I wonder what that would do for me. I talked to a friend this week. He's lost like 65 pounds and he cut out gluten. He didn't say he was eating gluten-free, but cut out all wheat and bread. So that's gluten, and he cut out all sugar. So basically following pretty much a paleo lifestyle. And I'm like, if you just think you want to try it, to see another person told me that it helped their arthritis and like
100% will.
So all these things, I'm like, if someone wants to try it, like you don't have to be like me when I started and be like, children were only eating plain lettuce and with no dressing and meat that has no taste. Like there's so many things you can do. So that was kind of my epiphany that I wanted to share. Was just like food is still really good. Like tonight's cashew chicken
was awesome.
It's every bit as good as a Chinese takeout.
What did we have Saturday?
I don't know. You asking me too many questions. It was Mitchell's last night.
I'm brain lapsing too. But Sunday was our lesser paleo day. We had
it was mostly paleo, not strictly paleo.
So Kim makes a dynamite spaghetti. She's got an old family recipe that she does, and again, she substitutes ingredients here and there to make it a little bit more friendly. We did have that on gluten-free spaghetti noodles, which is about the only refined carbs that we've had all week. But yeah, what you'll find, Eric, you're saying something about inflammatory foods. What you'll find is when you eat an inflammatory food, and this happened to me this morning, it turns out that gluten-free noodles really don't agree with me. You'll find that when you eat that food the next day, you will be heavier on the scale. Like I saw all the way down to 198.5 this weekend. You plug in Sunday and I eat spaghetti. I don't feel like I went ham on the spaghetti. I didn't eat a ton of it because there wasn't a ton because we were feeding 12 people.
Did you eat the flatbread?
Yes. So we had some gluten-free flatbread with it. But I was back up to 200 this morning. So you'll find that when you eat those inflammatory foods that your weight will shoot back up. But you talk about epiphanies. My epiphany, this isn't really new, but this is what I thought. Like in my practice, this is what I used to do all the time is just sit down, and I would pay people a lot of money to sit down and just design a diet for them, or they would pay me a lot of money to just sit down and say, here's what you need to do. That's where the whole challenge came from. The book that we wrote with US Enzymes, this whole thing, that's where this was born from. But I've taken that out of practice, and now we're just putting it out here online for everyone to do. That we're not charging anything for it. So
hopefully people will still want to commit to do it. Like I feel like that's the only benefit when people pay you is like they're a little more committed to do it because like, oh, I paid for this. So
we are still trying to get our act together so that you can have our menu from the previous week and giving you shopping lists. That's all still in the works. We haven't got that done yet. But if you bounce over to our website and free value, yes, Eric, you have no idea how much value there is in that. If you go over to our website, and Eric, I think you've already done this, but go to Kim and Brady's mostlypaleokitchen.com. In fact, I'll throw that into the comments. And give us your email address. The only thing we're going to do with that is we will send you a weekly email and say, hey, here's what we ate. Here's the shopping lists. Here's what to expect next. that's just the easiest way for us. If we have your email, then we can just shoot out an email and I don't have to worry about posting on this website, that website, etc. So if you want to jump over there, in fact, let me just, if you have something, add something to add to that, Kim.
No. Other than, another thing I thought of was like, when the challenge is on, everyone is committed. And when the challenge is not on, people start sliding. And so I think people should I think we should live in challenge mode all the time.
I think we should too.
Maybe you spend your weekend, like, think about it.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens. Everybody wants spaghetti. Spaghetti is an easy thing to do on Sunday.
Kids
it's kind of
love
the
it.
tradition, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, so then what happens? So then we make gluten-free flatbread. And then you made gluten-free cobbler. And then you made...
That cobbler was completely legal.
It was paleo.
It was paleo.
But it's still, though, like when it all compounds,
right.
I just think like, that's what I was saying.
It's so easy to get derailed.
Just because things are paleo doesn't mean you should eat them every day.
Right.
You shouldn't make paleo cobbler and eat it every day.
Nope.
Just because it's paleo. So like, that's kind of what happens is like, you slide here, then pretty soon you're like, well, we're eating so many carbs today. Let's just keep eating them or whatever. So I'm thinking strictly paleo Monday through Friday. Mostly paleo on the weekend.
Yeah. And then, are there products out there that can help? I'm seeing if I have one sitting here. Do I have a glutathione? Look at that. There are products out there like glutathione that can help you break down food you shouldn't eat when you eat it. The problem is people use that as a kitchen pass to eat whatever they want. And it just doesn't really work that way. And, cheat days, they need to be quarterly or less, I think.
Should we hold him?
Nice.
Cheat days, quarterly or less?
Or less, yeah.
All right. So
hey.
you had one. So like we got to go for like 3 more months now.
Yeah, your dad made some homemade ice cream, and come on, give me some credit. I didn't eat a lot of that stuff at all.
You still partook.
Busted.
I ate none. Just saying.
So, anyway.
Perfect. That's it.
Yep. So the kids are here making videos. It's hard. I had a couple, maybe the fish tacos. Maybe we'll record the shrimp tacos. We're making shrimp tacos tomorrow. We'll throw the camera up and make some shrimp tacos. So look forward to that. So otherwise, we're going to say goodnight, and we will see you next Monday. We're going to keep this up. Eric, we appreciate the questions.
We appreciate our one viewer.
Yes. Oh, you guys rock. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot. And we will see you next Monday.
See ya.